Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn. Everything you need to know about me is in the box below. And if you are in need of support or you are curious about my services, go ahead and shoot me an email. And that information is listed below. And if it to make it easy for you, it's wisdomfromtheangels@gmail.com. If you're curious about my services, go ahead, send me an email. We can arrange a 15-minute free chat to just see exactly what it is you're looking for. And if it's not within my wheel or my toolbox, I will be happy if I know of someone to give you their information as well. I am looking for everyone to come out inspired and healed, and part of that is to be a conduit to help that come about. I am a Reiki Master. I am a IET, Integrated Energy Therapy Master Instructor. I'm an angel card therapist. I am a professionally certified life coach, and I am a Energy Leadership Index master, and that is all about taking this assessment to see exactly how are you showing up in the world. You may be thinking you're showing up as this amazing person and not really understanding how you're showing up when times are really good and how you are showing up when times are really stressful. So it's a very it's an enlightening way to look into your life and see how you really are showing up. And if you want information about that, shoot me an email, put in the subject box exactly what it is that you are looking for. Okay, an announcement. Let's start sharing these videos with other people so that we can get our subscribers number up to 150. Whoever has been a subscriber at 150, I'm going to put all your names in a, I would say basket, but I don't have one handy. But I'll put everyone's name and I will do a live drawing to see who is going to get one of the two free 30-minute angel card readings that I'm offering. The difference between an angel card reading one-on-one and the channel is when you're coming to me one-on-one, either for 30 minutes or 60, you're bringing all your questions along, and we are going to get in there and get down to what it is that's showing up exactly for you. That's a very individualized reading. It's one where it could be taped. It's also one where you can take notes, and I do send you a copy of all the pictures when it is done so that you have all of that information on hand, okay? And the difference is, as here on the channel, I am going for a specific idea or thought or feeling for that particular day based on the guidance by the angels. Okay, so that's the real difference. Okay, so this is being pre-recorded as I announced for yesterday's recording. I am having eye surgery, and because of it, I'm recuperating today and on the weekend. So that is one of the things that I'm going to be doing. So I'm doing this ahead of time just so that I can get a message off to you for the weekend, and you can have it handy. All right? Okay, one other thing is Friday, October, I believe it's October 9th, would have been John Lennon's 80th birthday. So happy birthday. And thank you for all the wonderful things you and the Beatles did and shared with us. One of the songs that comes to mind from that era is Imagine All the People. That was a beautiful song. But we can allow ourselves to imagine and imagine how wonderful things could be. Okay? All right, so I think I've done the invocation, but we're going to do it again because I can't remember. I've done 4 tapings this morning, so let's go ahead and call in the angels. Remember, we're going to join our finger of thumb and middle finger together, or we're going to bring our hands to our heart. When we join our fingers together, we are starting the activation of a golden thread that goes from our heart, from our arm, all the way up to our heart's throat chakra. Stop talking for a minute. And on up into the angelic realm. They are talking to me this morning and really really talking, because this is a weekend read, so it's Friday as well as for Saturday and Sunday, and they're sharing with me that something is to let everyone know to kind of be in a really mode of reflection and a mode of taking care of yourself this weekend, and to be aware of how you're really feeling, how you're showing up. And you may need to take, a couple of naps this weekend. Rest, take care of yourself. Remember, the theme for this week has been all about self-care. So let's see what the message is that we're going to end for on Friday. And this is going to be Friday, October the 9th. And whenever you see this, it resonates for you, is the best time for you to see it. Don't get caught up on the day. The message is much more important. Okay? All right. So today we're going to be using one of Anna Stark's decks. And we're going to be using the Sacred Spirit reading cards. Okay? It's an oracle deck. And Anna has several different decks out, and hers are always beautifully done. The art on them is amazing. Okay? All right, so angels, spirits, guides, ascended masters, beings from all space, time, and dimension, come in and surround us and provide us with the guidance that is necessary for today. Surround us and guide us and protect us as we receive this important message. Angels, thank you for being in our lives, and thank you for showing up for us. We're so grateful. Thank you, 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 thank you. Never hurts to start an invocation twice. I think I already did it, but as I said, I've done 3 or 4 tapings this morning, and I don't remember where I am in the process. And the angels are really chattering away. They are saying that to remind us to be true to ourselves, to take time for ourselves, to really start to look at how we'd like to heal. We are at the end of 2020, and I know many of us are happy about that. But remember where you were last year at this time. You were excited about 2020, and now it's here. Just remember that we are probably going to experience a little bit more of a roller coaster. Things are going to be off kilter for a little bit. Sometimes you have to go through a breakdown to get to a breakthrough. And sometimes that can be fraught with a lot of change and a lot of new things and a lot of uncomfortableness and uncertainty. Sometimes it may look like chaos, but the angels are reminding us that everything is in all perfect order and all is happening in divine time. Okay, so go ahead. Let's go ahead. I've been shuffling the cards. I don't know where I'm at right now, but we're going to look for a message from the angels to round out this week of self-care. Okay, angels. Alrighty. So, sometimes people ask, what are my earrings? So today I have on cherubs and stars. And I've been wearing that for the last couple of tapings. So they look familiar? They are. I cracked my own self up. All right, so Sacred Spirit, angels, what is the message you would like for us to know for today? What is the message you'd like for us to have for this weekend? And they're saying pick 2 more. Okay, angels, 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 angels. Okay, so let's see what these cards are. 3 have come out of the deck, and the first one is align your universe. Navigate distractions, and it's the number 1. And it's saying, we have to focus. We have to get in alignment. We have to start looking out for ourselves as to what is for our best and highest good, as it will be the highest good for all. And start to really focus on what it is that we truly, truly want, and how do we want to show up in the world? How do we want to align? And as I said, I have an assessment that can really give you, and it's pretty accurate. It is an energy assessment and can let you know, how are you showing up when you're stressed? How are you showing up when you're in a really great mood? And together, how are you really showing up in the world? And it really provides a snapshot into how you are at the present moment. Okay? All right. So if you're interested in that, send me an email and I'll go ahead and get you set up. All right. The next card that comes out is Hidden Realms. Create conscious create conscious oneness. Okay, and this is what this card looks like. So that's his meaning, show up and be in alignment with your assignment. That was my mantra for last year. I am in alignment with my assignment. And here's card number 3, astral travel. Caution is needed. All right. If you're familiar with astral travel, it usually is. It can also be called astral projection, and there are times when we do travel to other realms and other places. Sometimes it's when we're asleep and our conscious is much more awake and aware, and we pick up information and we're given guidance. So let's go ahead and see what these 3 cards are saying to us today. Card number 1 is about the Ascended Masters. Oh no, that's card 2, girl. And hello, girl, you got your glasses on. Read. All right. It says, much like an astrological alignment, the mind, body, and spirit need consistent alignment as we navigate our daily life, social calendars, employment, family, and home life. Challenges to your thoughts and beliefs can shake you to your very core. Where there are too many distractions or issues happening all around you at once, yes, we do struggle to focus on the important things. What do you feel is a priority in your current circumstances? And begin to align in your priorities. Health is a factor, so take time every day and make well-being a priority. Remember, we talked about self-care this week. Start to really take care of ourselves. Drink more water, eat cleaner foods, give up the junk food, or do this. If it's hard for you to give up junk food, set aside the beginning 1 day a week where you'll have the junk food that you really, really are looking for. And then start to taper back. Set it every 2 weeks. And then start to set it once a month where you just indulge in junk food. You'll begin to notice the difference in your energy levels. You'll begin to notice the energy in your sleeping habits. And if you do need to rest, take a nap. It doesn't hurt anything. Set a timer on your cell phone so that you can wake up and get back to business. Many of us are working from home right now, and it's great because you can really start to refocus and reassess. How are you aligning with your life? Are you showing up in a healthy way? Okay? And as we look at this card to align with your universe, the shadow of this would be seeking attention all the time. So it's the opposite when we talk about our shadow. And the crystal we can use with this is citrine. And the angel that we can call on is Lavia, Laviah, for universal alignment. And the affirmation that we can say with this, I love this deck because it gives us affirmations. It is safe for me to release the fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. Isn't that beautiful? That's a very beautiful message for that particular card. Now let's go on to Hidden Realms. And then this card, it's about the shamans are the gatekeepers to the hidden realms of the ancient wisdom and magic. Assessing the hidden realms for further information can help us give us insight to our soul's pain and individual dis-ease. Shamans work to bridge the realm between reality, humanity, and creation. Communicating with the elements, nature, animal realms, ancestors, angelic forces, the spiritual beings that serve humanity, as well as the guardians, guides, teachers, masters, and more, is the role of the shaman. Restoring power to those who have experienced disempowerment and physical experience. Shaman practitioners reconnect the aspect of the soul that have been lost through trauma or life experiences. Okay? So the sacred crystal for this is numinite. The angel you could call upon is Sheelah, Sealiah, for psychic and spiritual awakening. And the affirmation is, I am a clear and successful mediator of conscious divine communication. All right, that is the message for that particular card. Yes, years ago, I think I've shared on the channel, I went to someone for Reiki, and I had no idea that this person was also a shaman. And I studied with her for a couple of years, and it was very enlightening. And so I learned how to do astral projection and traveling and channeling and doing journeys and learning how to connect with other beings and other realms and dimensions in space and time. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and learning how to really connect with the ancestors consistently. I'd been doing it before, but it was usually when they really were reaching out and needed to give me a message versus me doing it for someone else. So I learned how to do all those things. So if you're curious about any of my services, as I said, shoot me an email. If there's someone who needs support, go ahead, send me an email and tell me what's going on. I can also provide support through the meditation that I do for my clients as well as for the channel. So go ahead and send that to me and put it in the subject matter, what it is you're looking for. If you're not sure what you're looking for, send me an email. Say, hey, I'm not sure. Can we do a 15-minute free chat? And we'll discuss what it is you're looking for. If it's not part of my toolkit, I will be glad to refer you to someone if I know of a practitioner that is good and worthy. Okay? All right, so the last card is astral travel, and it says caution is needed. Astral travel can be described as a willful out-of-body experience, allowing a person to observe their physical surroundings. A sacred portal to hidden realms. Assessing the astral body allows you to travel and experience different realms of consciousness. And it can also take you back to your Akashic records, and you can really tune into the sacred light keepers there. You can call upon ascended masters or angels to help with that. And so right now, look at it, astral travel, like a radio. And they're saying keep it tuned to unwanted interference, because sometimes we bring in other entities, other energies try to come in, and we can simply say something very clear to the universe. If something comes in and it starts to feel fearful, or it feels uncomfortable, say, no, stop. You are not welcome here. Angels, remove this. Bring in only what is for my best and highest good, and the highest good and highest healing of all. Allow yourself a few deep breaths and start to notice the shift in energy. And you may have to do it more than once, because we're living in a time right now where there's so much chaos and so many challenges on our planet that a lot of these astral beings and astral entities are looking for a safe place to land. They love landing with healers and light workers and empaths, because they know that we're sympathetic and we're more sensitive than other beings. But that doesn't mean you need to allow them in, because they may not have your highest and best wishes in mind. Okay? So always have the angels check them out. Now, how do you know the difference between an angel contacting you and another entity that is not for your highest and best good? With the angels, it'll feel warm, loving, and kind. You'll know the difference. If it is an entity that is not someone that you would welcome, it'll feel fear-based. It'll bring up a lot of anxiety. It'll bring up a lot of feelings of discouragement, being frightened, living in fear. So that's the difference between love energy and fear energy. Love energy comes from the angelic realm. Fear energy comes from other realms. Okay? Now, for this particular card, it says, keep sensitive information confidential. Caution is required. Observe your surroundings and be aware of manipulation of others through psychic energy, speech, or planned social meetings. The sacred crystal for this is labradorite. And call upon Michael for spiritual healing and to be helpful with you as you do travel. Michael is there to surround you, guide you, and protect you. Remember Michael, where is the card I have that's Michael. This is what Michael is depicted as in some um, modalities. And Michael has this huge sword and shield. You can always ask Michael to borrow his shield. Imagine yourself a gingerbread man and start cutting away all of those negative or interfering energies that are coming up for you, and start to really get clear about what works for you and what doesn't, and share that with the angels and ask them to only allow in what is for your best and highest good and the highest good of all. Bring in what is healing and what will help you along your journey. All right, and when we're not sure what angel to call on this channel, we say get the flock in here. I hope that you've enjoyed this message and that for this weekend you will take time to rest. You'll take time to go within. You'll take time to reflect. I hope you'll take a little time and get out in nature, because that's when we really are able to tap into our hearts, especially if we've been stuck inside. I know that many of my friends in Brooklyn are going to be going into lockdown as of today, and I hope that you are able to at least look outside at a tree or go out on your balconies if you have one, or your rooftops, or if you have a yard and you can go out in it. I hope that you're able to go out and just enjoy the fresh air and just enjoy the warm breeze. I believe that it is autumn in Brooklyn, and I spoke to a few clients yesterday who were living in Brooklyn, and they said yes, it was a beautiful fall day. So I hope that you're experiencing that. I know that you're back on lockdown. Please stay healthy. Please stay safe. Please put on the mask, do the social distancing, and really start to take care of yourself, because that is what we're being called to do. And that is in alignment with our message for this week, was about self-care, self-compassion, taking care of ourselves, aging gracefully, and allowing the wisdom to come through that is for our best and highest good, and for the highest good and healing of all. All right? Thank you for showing up again. Don't forget, get the flock in here and give it a thumbs up. Share this message, please. Have an amazing and wonderful weekend, and may you experience more love, more blessings and prosperity than your heart can hold. Take care and namaste.